So I've been working on the brakes today. A rear brake line blew, the one that goes along the whole, whole side of the truck to the back. I figured it would. There's a low spot in these Fords where the line comes and then dips down for some reason, comes back up, and that's exactly where it blew. Probably collects water in there. But it wasn't shot. Here's the old line right here. And as you can see, it's not completely rusted out. It was leaking right about here. But hopefully the rest of the line's hold. It's not that bad underneath. But I took the wheel off, and this drum is so frozen. I mean, it doesn't move at all. When I was taking the wheel off, the hub did move a bit. I think this thing might have positive traction in it, but I'm not quite sure yet. So I'm going to try to get this off with some penetrating oil and some gentle massaging with a hammer. I don't want to hit it too hard. I never really like doing that, but we'll see how it goes. So I've got the drum off, and this truck continues to not disappoint. I mean, these pads are in really good shape. I don't know how well you can see that, but they're in good shape. The wheel cylinder is not leaking. I peeled back the boots and it's not corroded in there. I don't know how that's possible. There is a little corrosion on the outside here, but nothing really significant. I mean, I grew up in the north, so that kind of corrosion happens after 5 years being used from a brand new vehicle. But the pads are fine. I haven't checked if the self-adjuster is stuck. Let's see. Nope. Even the self-adjuster's not stuck. So I'm going to play with these a bit and see what I get. I've got no real pedal. I think everything's full of air, and I'm worried that the bleed is just going to snap off this wheel cylinder. And if it does, it does, but I have to get the air out of the system. So that'll be the next task at hand. Go. Thanks. All right. One of the things I haven't tried yet, since I've got the back end off the ground, is whether the transmission actually goes into gear. So I pulled the stick, and there's absolutely nothing on it, which I remember when it was sitting in the guy's yard, I thought there was fluid on it, and it looked real good, but there's nothing in it now. So I've got to put some fluid in it right away, because I've been running it a bit with no fluid in it. So this is what you want to use. This is Type F. It's not Mercon, it's not Dexron, it's Type F. And the reason you need this is because until 76, the Ford transmissions used Type F. After 76, you could use Mercon. That's not the case with something this old. So be very, very careful, because the fluids are very, very different. So I'm going to put this in. What the Type F does, it's a little bit of a different slip properties than the Mercon. So if you use the wrong fluid in this, it'll slip too much and it'll burn out the transmission. So I'm a little worried, because if you recall from the last video, in the toolbox was 2 quarts of Mercon, which is the wrong fluid for this. So if the previous owner has been putting the wrong fluid in, this could be very, very bad for me. So we're going to find out in a minute. I'm going to put in 2 quarts. These C6s take a lot of fluid. I don't remember exactly how much, but a lot. So I'm going to put in 2 quarts, and we'll see if that registers. We're going to have to start it in order to check it. On an automatic transmission, you can't check it cold. It won't give you the right the right reading. You got to have it running and warmed up, but just running cold will give me something to know if I've got enough to actually put it into gear or not. All right, Let's try that. So I'm just going to hop in and start it, and then I'll check the fluid. And if it's up, I'm going to try putting it into gear. There's nothing on that. Nothing. So it's really, really low. I might not get anything with this either. All right. We might have something registering on it now. I'm going to try it one more time. Nope. Phone dry. Really hard to believe it's that empty. But it is. It's that empty. So, not going to be able to check that transmission tonight. I don't dare put it into gear with nothing registering on the stick. So it's going to have to wait. I only bought 3 quarts and should have bought more. All right, anyway, since we're here, I can take you to the back and show you if you just follow me around here. I did get the drum off. It's really nice inside. Brakes are all good. A little bit of rust on the drum, which I took care of with some 80 grit paper. But the guy was cool. He used never sees here, never sees on the hub, and that's probably why it came off. Because this guy knew what he was doing and used never sees. I've never used never sees on lug nuts. It always scared me to do so. But this guy did, and it sure made my life easier. All right, that's all for tonight. Hey everybody, so next day I've got some more fluid. I just put another 1.5 quarts in. I'm going to check it and we'll see if it's up. We'll see if the transmission works, because at this point I don't know and I want to know. Okay, so that's about perfect. That's about perfect. Now I'm going to put it in gear and see if the rear wheels spin. Spinning? Yay! Let's try drive. Oh, sweet! Sweet! Great! Nice. Is the other one spinning when this one doesn't? Right now, see if it moves faster. Wow, beauty. That stopped it? Brakes, no. So there's no brakes, but I knew that. How about now? It stopped it? Try that again. Awesome. So maybe this transmission is okay. Boy, I hope it is. It looks like it is. We don't know if it moves through the gears or not, but it's certainly getting into gear. It's going into reverse. Stupidly, I put it in park, but that didn't cause any damage. So far so good. Once I get these brakes working, and it looks like the rears are working once I get the air out, because I pumped it up and the rear wheels stopped spinning. Maybe I'll take this thing for a ride. So stay tuned. Subscribe if you want to see the next set of videos on this. Have a good day.